Welcome patrons to the first ever update video. This is something I have always meant to do, mostly for the purpose of updating information that may be outdated when new material comes out, but this is also good when I have fucked up. And as there has been no new media, I bet you can figure out which one it is today. So let's update gender and sexuality in Thedas. So in the video, I say this. Dwarven society is actually pretty quiet on the subject, and I haven't really found any case of same-sex relationships in their lore. Not that it isn't there, but I just haven't found it. And not long after the video was posted, I get two comments. First is by DarkKing009 saying, Ogren's wife, Paragon Branca, was bi. Fuck! Guys, how did I even miss this? What did I do? How did I do this? Oh my god. So there's me thinking how much I fucked up, but oh man, okay, at least shit. So yeah, YouTube user Nicole says, about Dwarven examples of homosexuality, Dagna is gay, she gets into a relationship with Sarah if she's not romanced, and Scout Harding is bi. Oh guys, well, I may have lost my Dragon Age lore street cred, but let's at least talk about what this new information means in context to what I was saying. So in the original video, I make a point that because of Ogren's reactions to Zevran, there is a possibility that Dwarven society is uncomfortable with same-sex relationships. But when you meet Hespith, Ogren says this.
This explains a lot. Of course, if I knew she had those interests, I could have made some adjustments.
Granted, a very gross way to do so, but he isn't shocked. This isn't news to him or an unusual idea. So why this reaction compared to that of Zevran's? There are places in our world where lesbians are more accepted than gay men. Does this mean that Orzammar is one of them? Or perhaps Ogren is just a dirty old man? Given his character, the latter does seem more likely. Anyway, back to Branca. It's described that her love affair with Hespith was an open secret, and that Ogren was the only one who didn't know. And that as she was a paragon, she could do whatever the hell she wanted. This doesn't really help pin down the viewpoint on dwarves and same-sex relationships, but it does at least give some context. Even if Dwarven society looks down on same-sex relationships, paragon could do whatever they want. And hey, if your warden is of a dwarf origin, guess who is a paragon now? So what about Dagna and Scout Harding? Dagna was raised in Orzammar and broke free from her family to go study magic. Unfortunately for us, this narrative of breaking free from traditions doesn't really help us pin down Dwarven viewpoints exactly. Scout Harding is a little more helpful, as she's been living on the surface her whole life. Harding reacts the same to a female inquisitor flirting with her as a male inquisitor, suggesting that this isn't an unusual thing for her. As both her and Varric were raised up on the surface, it could suggest that surface dwarves are much more accepting towards same-sex relationships than their underground brethren. So yeah, that's all I have to update on. Do you still have lingering questions, proof that I'm wrong, comments about your own fan theory? Feel free to tweet me at @Gilderthon on Twitter or send a PM to user Galen on Reddit. Duress your all.